Party people, what's up? How y'all doing? Forget the throat. It's a little still getting over stuff. No, it wasn't COVID. So, no, I had a conversation today with a coworker and a friend, and she's somebody that I absolutely respect and look up to, even though she's a lot younger than me. I just I respect her very much. But I she wanted to be a teacher. She went to school to be a teacher, and we had a conversation as to, why she kind of, I guess, gave it up, wanted to be a teacher. And of course, it started off with the little things that personally some people do and don't like about it. And then she got into things that really resonated with me, things that made me not want to be a teacher when I thought about it, which is why I went into psychology. But one of the things that she mentioned was how you don't really get to have a life outside of the school, because if you post something on your social media that the school doesn't like, if you post something that is political, if you post something that is, a little too personal, like say I read the story of a teacher who got in trouble because she posted bikini pictures on her Instagram. Um, Political, religious, or whatever the case may be, if it's too personal, parents can complain. Kids can show it to the school, and the school will terminate, suspend, or whatever. And it's like you don't get to have that First Amendment right, which I don't believe is right at all. I believe that you should, if it's your own personal thing, you should be able to say whatever you want, whatever you believe, as long as it follows both the law and school guidelines, as far as, not talking about what is said in class or giving out personal information, or, if you had a bad day with a fellow teacher, calling that person out. Like stuff like that, just professionalism. But as far as your personal life, you should not be held accountable, for what you say, if it's something along the lines of, I don't like Donald Trump, or I don't like Joe Biden, or whatever the case may be. Um, so yeah, there is that aspect of it. Then there's also, the aspect of the way that you're allowed to teach kids now. Discipline isn't the way that it used to be. Back when I was a kid, when my parent went to the school to talk about me and I was there, they yelled at me, both of them. Now it's more like they go and yell at the teacher. The teacher isn't allowed to discipline kids. And it's kind of like you're beating your head against a brick wall when you try to be a good teacher. When you want to have that relationship with that student, that one student that's either a problem child, or he's not, getting the material, or he is getting the material just a lot faster, and you want to suggest that they go to another class because you'll be seen as having a favorites, or the perverts out there who want to see everything as sexual will be like, oh, they're spending more time with that student, they got to be up to something. So it's like you have to walk a line between being a good teacher and then being this obedient, man or woman servant, and not having a real personality. And that's what's missing about teachers now, is that, you know, you have to be someone who has the personality, like my friend has. My friend's personality is perfect to be a teacher. She's very intelligent. She's very kind, and she's very passionate about what she wants to do, and she's very engaging. Anytime I talk to her, I just find myself mesmerized by the things that she knows, by the way that she's able to express herself. And it's a rare gift, and teachers need to have that in order to really, I guess, encapsulate their students into listening. And she has that, but again, the way that the system is being run, it's like you can't really use that, because if you use it in the wrong way, or somebody gets the wrong, I guess, impression of you, you can get in trouble. And then now with the whole deal about pronouns with trans people, if there's no longer just he, she, it's we, they, and now they're made up. My pronouns are zim and zer and z and octuplet. It's like, and if you misuse it, because you're used to the he, she's and stuff, if you misuse it, it's like, oh, you're a transphobe. We don't want a transphobe in our school. And it's like, you can't win as a teacher anymore. You can't be a good teacher anymore and want to teach the kids the way that you know would be beneficial to your class or to certain individuals in your class who need the lesson taught to them this way, a particular way. You have to conform. And teachers nowadays don't teachers you as a teacher, as an educator, you can't conform to these rules because you may as well just be handing out a packet because you're just pretty much a walking talking packet. So I kind of understand, and it's sad. I feel bad for teachers like that who, they either have to give up their dream or they've lost passion for the job. Now it's just a check because they can't do anything that, they want to do, that they were hoping to do while they were wanting to become a teacher to I guess improve on the profession itself and help people better because they're shackled. So to all the teachers out there who are doing their best, thank you. To the ones who are just sitting there collecting a check and handing out packets, I understand. To the future teachers of the world, look, you guys seriously need to band together and be the change you guys want to see and say just my job be damned, I'm going to teach these kids the way that I know they're going to learn best. I love you guys. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.